Good morning, Soul Squad. Good morning, my lovelies. Thank you for being here. I'm Jenna O'Malley, your soul writer, author of fantasy with a dash of romance. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. It is the last day of NaNoWriMo. Got a lot of work to get done this morning. Oh my goodness. So, what's everybody working on as you come on in and settle down? How are things going? My internet is running a little bit sluggish at the moment. So, we're going to hope that things go ahead and solidify for us. I have book 3 I have to edit this morning, along with some administrative tasks. So please do make sure that you are taking care of yourself as we get started. Hello there, cool gamer. Thank you for stopping on by, my dear. I do indeed hope you are doing great. Hope your day's treating you well. Hello, Tiffany Ann. Thank you for stopping on by, my friend. I'm hoping to get back to streaming with Tiffany Ann and with Ash soon. We are looking to schedule a couple, maybe every other or every week, something in May together. Would be very nice to have the ladies join me again. Hello, Coffee Create and Connect. I hope you're having a great morning, my dear. I know. Also, let's see, Tiffany, doing some bits on the first round. For which book, hun? Because I know you've got a lot of work going on now too these days. I have a lot to get done with book 3. Oh, book 3. Yeah, I can't wait to have you ladies back either. I've missed you. Good morning, Cheesecake Man. It's good to see you. Let me go ahead and get this shameless self-plug out of the way since he's here. Tomorrow, Casablanca. Good choice. Tomorrow over here on the YouTube channel is going to be a celebration. We are doing the 100th video celebration. I actually think this very stream is technically my 100th video, and tomorrow is 101, but that's okay. I would rather be over the finish line than under the finish line for this. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, the Cheesecake Man is going to be doing my makeup. I have the bag packed, ready to go. I've vlogged me packing it, so that'll be in my next vlog update next week. But he'll also be answering some questions that other authors have done for the writer's spouse or significant other questions too. So that's tomorrow, May 1st. And of course, I will be showing off book 3's cover for Frey and Lee because tomorrow is the hard set cover launch date and will also be the yes, Miss Moo. Sorry if you can hear her meowing. Give that finish line a good smack in the butt. Yeah, at least in this case, it deserves it. The first 100 videos have been interesting, but we'll reflect on all that tomorrow. Today, we're here for some sprints, right? Today, we're here for some sprints. So let me go ahead and get everything ready to go. The only thing I didn't get running was the timer for us this morning, unfortunately. So you do have just a moment there while I get it all finalized and plugged in for us. I am looking for critique partners in the future too. So if you are interested in video game type material, hit me up. I need someone who knows video games pretty well to help me with my second series a little bit. So let's go ahead and share a screen. You would think I'd be an old pro at this between sprinting and teaching, but I'm not. Let's go ahead and get into the first one, my lovelies. Let's go ahead. We're going to do 25 minutes. And of course, these are done on behalf of the Heart Breathings community. Whether or not you are part of the group, you are welcome to hang with. I think Heather just finished. It's me. And then I think Tracy is at the end of the day. I'll double check all that for later sprints while we get started. So, in let's go. I'll see you on the other side. Ooh, that was a little loud for even me. Let me go ahead and turn that down some, lovelies. I apologize for that. And get everything swapped out there for our break. So, welcome on back. How did it go, everybody? How did it go? Take a moment to, as I do the same, click the save button. Stretch. If you need a drink of anything, do so. Take a moment to breathe. Reflect a moment. How did it go? I started back over at the beginning of chapter 1. Um it's okay. Um we'll put it that way. A lot of tiny stuff I'm catching. Little tiny things like this should have been a period, not a comma. Stuff like that. Um I should actually finish chapter 1 quite easily in the next sprint. Yeah, I literally had 3 paragraphs left to go through for chapter 1. So chapter 1 will be done in the next sprint. I bet I can rip through the majority of chapter 2 quite easily because I have gone over chapter 2 a dozen and a half times. Originally, chapter 2 was chapter 1, so that's why it's been looked at a lot. Let's see. Oh, Tiffany, thank you. Yes, yes. Tiffany actually has been doing a lot to encourage me with ideas for the alliance for the last easily 6 months to a year. So, thank you very much for that, my dear. And I did forewarn her Ian and Neftiri are going to keep her quite busy for a while. Um Oh, Cheesecake Man, thank you very muches. Thank you very muches. Yes, do remember to make friends with the like button, as Shannon would say. Speaking of Shannon, we have about 2 weeks until the AuthorTube Writing Conference does have its heyday deadline, I guess is one way to word it. So if you have yet to get things in, once you're done with Nano, please submit those things. Just a couple more pages in my edits and back to writing. Good job, my friend. Very good job. I know at some point today I need to switch over to get a bunch of administrative tasks done for YouTube. I've got to plan the majority of my scripts for next week. So I'm really going to try and use this time to get as much done on book 3 as I possibly can and not allow those administrative tasks to deter or distract me in any way, shape, or form. Let's see here. Let me double check. I know I mentioned earlier that for heart breathings, Tracy was at 8 tonight, and I know next Saturday is the first weekend of the month. I bet we're doing our double down day that Saturday. Double down day is normally a 1-day mini writing retreat. If I can get the link to work for me. I'll go ahead and send the link to the Heart Breathings calendar. It is set for New York time zone because that's the time zone I'm in. Make sure that it gets taken to where you need it to. Looking ahead, it does not seem like we have Double Down Day programmed into the calendar for May. But as you can see, I'm kind of debating about what time slots to keep. I am looking at, again, bringing back Tiffany and Ash for another night. They got first dibs on what night to pick. So my May schedule might change a little bit, and that's okay. We're winding down toward the end of the school year. I teach full time. So we will be getting into our summer semester schedule. I say summer semester. My school actually runs on a trimester system, which means our students go through the summer months too. Normally for like electives, credit recovery, getting ahead type stuff. So I'll know my schedule here shortly for that. Let me pause, reset the 25 right quick, and get us into our second sprint since I've been all kinds of rambly during our first break. So if you are just joining us, please feel free to jump on in and brag about yourself. If you need the time to get some sprinting done while we finish up get a good start to the last day of Nano for Camp Nano, you're welcome to join. And we're going to go ahead and let's go. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, lovelies. Let's get that switched into the banner for the chat break. How'd it go? How'd you do? Welcome back. We're about halfway through. Take a moment, click away at that save button. Don't rely on autosave. It might lie to you sometimes, as I tell my students. Also, if you need a sip of some drink, take a stretch, and so on. Let's reflect and see how we did. A lot of people joined us in that last sprint. Glad to see everyone here. Good morning, Lori. It's okay. You're here now, exactly when you should be, I believe. It's as Lisa says, so no problems there. Hello, Mary. Thank goodness for sure, for sure. Lori's rewriting her outline, their outline. It's the only way I can find and fill my plot holes. Very good choice. Very good choice. I am considering doing that with my first 3 books now, and as a check before I finish the pentology. I've got book 4 and 5 left to do, and that series is a wrap. Hello, everyone saying good morning to everyone. I'm having allergy issues, so if I need to BRB, it's normally to step into the bathroom to take care of that. Hello, Louise. Good morning. I'm hoping your journaling went well. Thank you, Cheesecake Man. Thank you, thank you. The sub and bell do help, and of course, the like. I'll be finalizing my schedule for May, hopefully later today. Tiffany finished the edits, which brought me up to 28,000 or 2,800. Not sure there. I'm guessing 28K. Overall on Casablanca, stepping out for a few minutes. Louise, almost finished. It's good to see everyone, for sure, for sure. Good morning, Mama Maggie. Hope everything is going great over there in Mountain Time. You're about 2 hours behind me, so yeah. Late, but my net is back. Yay. Yay. Thank you for your pop-up sprint yesterday, Mama Maggie. I won my nano, I believe, during that time. Already 900 words before chores. You've been up for 4 hours. Okay, I thought I saw 3 hours in there. My bad eyes. Let's see. It's very cold today, 44 degrees. Whoa, feels like 34. So yeah, winter needs to go away for sure, for sure. Well, does that mean my husband's nobody then, Mama Maggie? Because he loves winter. And if so, that makes a family joke all the more hilarious. Because when my youngest nephew met my husband, he started calling my husband Uncle Nobody. So, yeah, that makes the joke all the funnier. Anyway, welcome back, Tiffany. Margaret, hello, hello. Plotting my walk for the day. I bet you take a bunch of beautiful walks. Just even judging by some of the pictures you take. I bet they're gorgeous. Mama Maggie saying hello. Lori, 447 new, absolutely amazing words, I'm sure. Mama Maggie, glad to help. I'm glad the internet held for it because the wind got, yeah, I thought I saw you mention that. Oh. So apparently Mama Maggie and my husband are nobody brothers. Noted. Noted. And again, if you want to see more of the Cheesecake Man, he's actually going to be on screen with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think it's going to be enjoyable what we're doing. I'll talk a little bit about book 3 with cover reveal, and of course, he will go ahead and answer some questions about what it's like to be married to this hot mess while doing my makeup. Makeup is ready to go. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We are halfway through our sprints. So I mentioned earlier, where is my therapy? Of course, you can always check for my heart breathings lovelies in our Facebook group for those posts, community post for the calendar. Google Calendar for heart breathings is there. Pause. Thank you. Reset. Going to get ready and go into our next sprint with a few reminders. And then we all know there is somebody I can't forget to mention. If you are available to sprint and none of us in the heart breathings community are available, go ahead and check Dedicated Delightful Devon Cutting and their playlists that they update daily for us. And they are very kind to include us on that playlist, on those playlists as well. Thank you, Mama Maggie. Thank you so much. It was kind of inspired by Jules and what a couple other people do, because I know I forget to do those things if I'm not reminded in some way. And yes, they do also bring us coffees, so training has gone well. um, I have seriously and jokingly said that if this marriage doesn't last, I probably will not remarry, just because jokingly we say it takes too long to train them. And I'm sure they feel that and vice versa with us. Yes. Yes, for sure. She's really good at that. And Devin is definitely lovely. And we both are a lovely mess together. Everyone will see that tomorrow. All right. I have stalled enough time. Let's go ahead and get into sprint 3 or 4. And I'll leave that little reminder. It is halfway through. If you've not taken a self-care for like your physical body or a soul care for your internal self break, now's the time. Split this sprint up however you need, and let's go. I'll see you on the other side. All righty there, my lovelies. Whoops, wrong banner switch out. There we go. There we go. Everything looks a little bit better now. So, welcome on back. I hope that sprint treated you well. I got a couple of chatting type things done while we were sprinting. I got further into chapter 2. It's going better, and I think part of that just again is I've looked at chapter 2 way more because it was originally chapter 1. So, how did everybody else do? Don't forget, don't trust autosave. While we're chatting, at least, and do what your body and your mind need you to do while we break. So, Mama Maggie did say they, being our significant others, bring us coffee, so training has gone well. And then to compliment that comment, Tiffany said, I wouldn't trust mine to make me coffee. I would now. 10 years ago, no. He, the Cheesecake Man, is recently a coffee connoisseur. I don't call him an addict. I'm the coffee addict. He's just a connoisseur now of coffee, so he's learning. Mom, I heard that snort. Mama Maggie, I jokingly told hubby he can't ever die or leave because I don't have the energy to train another one or to be trained. Living with another adult is a lot of work, and we agreed to apply a slightly older turn of phrase differently. It takes two, or it takes X number of people involved in the relationship you prefer, I guess is how I should have worded it. And Mama Maggie says, I think that is why I write struggle into my relationships. And I just called that, life, making things relatable, and so on. And of course, Margaret, who stopped in last break, confirms that I'm probably going to keep the 10 a.m. Saturday slot. And that's just because this slot really benefits our mutual schedule for one of the sprints quite well. It's right after I normally get the Cheesecake Man off to work. He's off today. He's normally working Saturdays. So this kind of works great for our schedule. Lets me get a work day in while he's working still. I did reiterate, Tiffany, Ash, and I are looking at and seeing what we can do on nights and evenings to benefit our schedules, to return maybe something slightly different. Just a reminder, my school schedule is on a trimester schedule, not a semester schedule, which means we go during the summer. And yes, my schedule changes all the time. Let's see. Tiffany, 700 more words. That's really, really awesome. Margaret, got my stream up for tomorrow. Woohoo. Which one is this? Which one is this? Because you just did May of the Moderns, which I have to replay because I wanted to go back and rewatch the tail corner end of it that I think I missed last night. Lori wrote another 398 to the new words. Awesome. Deleted a lot and moved around several scenes, but the story is looking better. And sometimes we really have to do that. That's kind of why it's taking me so long to get through the first couple chapters of this edit. The goal is to make it a little bit more friendlier for new readers because this is the middle of the book. But I don't know if that's going to be able to be happening because of how much happened in book 1 and 2. Because, well, like Mama Maggie says, struggle of characters. Anywho, Mama Maggie, 311. Not bad at all. Margaret. It's all May of the Moderns time now and straight on until June. Whoa, theme 1. All right then, my lovelies. Margaret, do you have a wrench? I think you have a wrench, right, my dear? And if not, I will get you one right quick. If you, as Ash would say, have been high impact wrenched, go ahead and feel free to drop anything you like. May of the Moderns is one of the epic readathons that our dear does cultivate for us. pause. I'm talking about Margaret, dang it. Um I partook in the Black Author Tuber readathon for February. Absolutely positively enjoyed it a lot. Just the care that Margaret places into these readathons are apparent. Sorry about that. But yes, there you go. Margaret does have the wrench o power. Tomorrow she's streaming about attitudes towards sex during the early 20th century reboot. And Mama Maggie on the back up there with the channel too. Thank you. I adore you both. Thank you for saving me. Margaret says, if that isn't too academic and boring sounding to anyone, honey, I'm a literature major who teaches literary analysis and essay writing stuffs for a living. It'll be enjoyable, in my opinion. And for some of us, it actually might be research, is kind of why I'm hint, nudge, nudge. All right, this is indeedy our last sprint. So let's go ahead and review all the different places you can go about the interwebs to finish planning your last day of nano sprinting. We did mention earlier that the calendar exists for the heart breathings community. These are a list of streamers that I have followed a lot, a lot, a lot. Like, if it weren't for Tracy and if it weren't for the writing retreat monthly weekends, I probably wouldn't have finished book 3 on time. So you can track down all the links there. I think Melissa is streaming tomorrow along with a couple others. And of course, as always, other than the Heart Breathings calendar, every streaming list that you could need for now and into the beginning of May. Thank you, Devin. Let's see. Yes, great point. You're welcome. You're welcome. It doesn't fit my era, but I thought, hey, I know some people who are writing that era to kind of bounce off tropes and things that they learned from Bridgerton that carried into the American end of the stories. So yeah, hint, hint. Mama Maggie, my grandmother Geneva was definitely a modern. My grandmother probably was too. She was born in 1918. And oh, wish she was still here. Adam, hello, Adam. It's good to see you. Very, very good. And everyone's saying hello. Yes, I will be going and putting the writerist files on the replay with dear Colin and everybody from the Brit Pack again. But in the meantime, we have to get into this fourth and final sprint. Take the time during the sprint to get yourself geared up for your next sprinting session, whether or not you're taking a break between this one and the next one. Again, do not rely on autosave. It'll probably lie to you. Can't you tell I tell this to my students on the routine? All right, let's get one more sprint in, my lovelies. Let's go. See you on the other side. All righty. We're actually going to go ahead and remove that and switch some things around. Thanks for being here, everybody. We had a lot of people drop on in to join us for the last sprint. Great to have you here as we wind things down and get ready to move on to another sprint elsewhere about our interwebs. So, how did it go? Make notes for future you. Yes, you'll thank yourself later of where you're headed in the next writing or drafting or whatever you're doing session if you need to do that. Don't forget to save and make a second copy as a backup save elsewhere because we know how the tech gremlins can be, right? Yes, you can tell I tell this to my students too much. So let's check the comments while we wind things down and do that proper wrap up and reflect. Jordan, hello, my dear. YouTube literally just popped you on my screen after I got done with Morgan Lee's. Hi. Hi. Thank you, Devin, I guess, for setting up that in the algorithms with your playlist, I guess. Barrett, hello, hello. Tiffany, the reason why I'm addicted to popcorn again. Thank you. Well, one of the reasons why I'm addicted to popcorn again. Thank you for giving the like button some hellos there. And just Mama Maggie also saying, hello, Barrett. My brain is fried from finishing up my camp project. Congratulations. So I'm moving to prep for shows with Nia, Vixen of Fiction today. Barrett, hun, I think you're linked. I think you're wrenched. Drop the link if you would like. Crush the words, everyone. I think we are all doing that quite well. Let's see. Get some stuff moved around here. Adam Stevenson. Mama Maggie Ward is saying, hello, guys. I should hit my goal. I hope you did. Did you? Can we cheer you on? Apparently, Barrett is following the people's everywheres. And of course, hashtag no words left behind. Mama Maggie, do we have a mug for that yet? If so, I think I needs it. The Cheesecake Man will say I don't. I think I do. Let's see. Hello, Tiffany. Saying hello to everybody. Louise had to scoot. You're very welcome. Thanks for stopping in. And you're very welcome. I don't mind helping getting that day going for you, lovely, at all. Hope to see you later in Tracy's sprints this evening. Winner, camper dinner. That actually sounds like a good thing. I'm making cinnamon rolls tomorrow, though, to celebrate. I don't know if you just heard the Cheesecake Man. He just basically groaned. He normally only gets those cinnamon rolls Christmas morning. Barrett, stop trying to make fetch happen, Tiffany. Is that Mean Girls? I think it's Mean Girls and not one of the cheerleader movies. Like Bring It On or something like that. God, I'm such a 90s kid. Anyway, don't mind us, y'all. We're slap happy, which counts as writing. It's a good mood to be in, especially if you won. You're very welcome. Hey, I only did 15K and it took me all month to meet it. No shame. Words are words. Goals are goals. Take them as they come. Let's see here. I thought I'd never be the nano bride, always the bridesmaid. That's a good way to word it. Very good way to word it. And you did more than do a thing. You slayed a thing. You conquered it. You owned it. Well done. Fetch is so happening. You're welcome. Anyway, and I have no idea what slap happy is. Your current state of mind, feeling, overuse of euphoria. Hello, Emmy. Thank you for joining us there, lovely. Barrett, it's a spontaneous laughter that occurs at the end of a traumatic event like Nano. If trauma happens during Nano, was it you or your characters feeling it, dude? Now I want to know what the book was about. All the more. Hope your errands went well, Lori. Errands do count as writing, especially since we can never seem to turn them off in our heads. Tiffany had to step out. Hope all is well. 29K and wrote 1,300 of that during this. Epic job. I got to get all the fireworks and things going that others in the heart readings community uses to help celebrate, and Fetch is writing. Mug ideas aplenty to break my mug bands too much. And Margaret Bernard's like, I left for 2 seconds. What happened? Mama Maggie talking to Barrett. Oh, this dress. A chartreuse dress, coral shoes, and a giant dyed silk magnolia clipped on the right side of the part, just big enough to create a bald spot and attract wild bees. Sounds like some people I used to go to church with. It is inching up to walk time. Hope it went well. Wow, 7 miles. Here we come. I hope it's a great 7 miles, Margaret. Everyone, I love how you're cheering each other on. Hello, oh goodness, I can't talk. Reboot. Fellow pineapple pizza patron. Hope all's going well. Ricky is picking up books on the way home. I assume Margaret's books. Yes, yes. Hello, good sir. Hello, hello. Books? Oh no, segue initiated. Tiffany, I'm about to do that thing when I pull out a comfy chair and a blanket and put my feet up on the couch and start writing. That sounds like a good afternoon. An excellent plan. Excellent. For sure, for sure. Oh, no, I'm not high impact wrenched, as Ash would say. And of course, I did agree to let Richard, go ahead and advertise. This is there's something happening with this on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. His book, Nightmare Tenant, along with a couple of others, including my suggestion, Margaret's Dolce's Legacy. I love it. I, as a teacher, love this book. It is so inventive. We have those 2 books have been suggested a part of others to be included in Books by Adrian's Tuber Book Club. He does get us together to read and support one another's books. We just finished a book by Kent Shawn called, I believe, Blind Spot. I don't have a paper copy, sadly, but the interview with Kent Shawn is coming up this Tuesday. I'm going to try and hop on after my workday ends, because my workday ends like right as it's starting kind of deal, and go on over and join and show support. I think it's going to be a fun time for sure, for sure. Let's see. And of course, you will find out which book is our next book that night, I think, as well. I think the polls close very, very soon for it. And Richard, I'm glad you enjoyed campaigning for it. I do subscribe to your newsletter, and watching you put out the campaign for it was very inspiring. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Mama Maggie. It would be funnier if the magnolias with the dress, or on the groomsmen lapels, had gotten the groom stung and resulted in a trip to the ER. Anaphylaxis is not fun. I suffered anaphylaxis from eating like just regular portobello mushrooms. I'm allergic to all kinds of mushrooms that are safe to, normal salad eat, basically. Thanks, Dad. That's not fun. That's not fun. It's okay. So many books are nominated. Yes. And honestly, Richard, you have a good standing and chance of getting it because of your campaign. Well done. That was googly eyes worthy for sure. And I hope the walk treated you well. I know, Barrett, you're probably thinking, Jenna, you're never going to get through all the comments. I'm going to try. Being mad at the groom for almost dying on the wedding day is not a good start. Nope, I got stung on our wedding day. I'm not allergic, but Benadrylled up bride is not pretty. I fell asleep in the car at the after party and spent it there. I really do need to put that whole fiasco in a book someday for sure. And Adam asking for some advice in chat. Yeah, us peoples here in the US, we enjoy our money too, but we didn't change the color. Mama Maggie. The ironic part is 2 years later, the sister who ran and got his injection married the groom on a boat in the middle of the lake. No bees around, so they're still married to my knowledge. Wow, Richard, at the moment, I love my votes. Yes. Yes, you should. One might get you the other one day. Who knows? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was a blast having you all raid my channel, as a gaming community fan might say. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Woohoo! Go Adam. Go Adam. It's your camp day. You did it. Okay. You got the teacher to act like a teacher. Too much right now, guys. Let's see. Need to finish my chapter and then clean house. Well done. Congrats all around. Congrats. Writers wrap up at 2:30 Central. So that's 3:30 Eastern. Thank you. Congrats all around. Yes. Yes. I like that. Author tubers react. A lot going on, Barrett. Wow, my friend. Wow. So, all right. I am going to go into skim mode because I'm sure Barrett is definitely telling me, you ain't getting through all these, girl. I tried, but yes. There are going to be other channels having sprints. I know in the Heart Breathings community that Tracy is the one specifically streaming later tonight. Of course, if you are part of the Heart Breathings and you want to check out the Heart Breathings only calendar for that, there is the link you shall need. And we all know that a certain dedicated, delightful Devin has their daily sprinting playlists du jour, I should say, for all of us to enjoy. So don't hesitate to go ahead and plan out the rest of your last day of Camp Nano. And honey, it's okay. It's okay. Typos are always okay. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. And I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is get me out of here, free everybody up. And you guys definitely take so good care of yourselves. We all know you're worth it. Bye.